If we stopped someone on the street today and asked who their favorite actor is, a certain portion, actually a large majority, would probably answer Chris Hemsworth. In today's video, I'm going to tell you in detail about Chris Hemsworth's life and career. If you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video to help it reach more people, and comment which celebrity you'd like to see next on the channel. Now, if you're ready, let's take a detailed look at the life of Thor himself, Chris Hemsworth. One of Hollywood's handsome stars, Chris Hemsworth was born on August 11th, 1983 in Melbourne, Australia. His full name is Christopher Hemsworth. His mother, Leonie Hemsworth, is an English teacher, and his father, Craig Hemsworth, works in social services. Chris is the middle child of the family. He spent part of his childhood in Melbourne with his family and another part in quieter, nature-filled areas of Australia. Because of this, his lifestyle began to take shape at a very young age, and since childhood, he has tried to live a life closely connected to nature and highly active in terms of physical activity. Chris Hemsworth's brothers are also well known for their acting careers. Liam Hemsworth and Luke Hemsworth, all three brothers have been involved in acting and have appeared in various projects, which has actually made them a rare kind of acting family in Hollywood. If you'd like, I can make another video about Chris's brothers and talk about their careers as well. But like I said, don't forget to comment and like the video. Anyway, Chris Hemsworth's acting career began at a young age with small roles on Australian television. In the early 2000s, he appeared briefly in various TV shows, but these roles didn't play a very significant part in his career as they didn't contribute much to his popularity. The project that truly made Chris popular and became his first long-running role was the TV series Home and Away. Thanks to this show, Chris significantly increased his popularity, and being a young and handsome actor, he quickly became memorable to many people. The series aired between 2004 and 2007, and Chris Hemsworth played the character Kim Hyde. He portrayed this character so well that he became widely recognized and gained a lot of sympathy from audiences during that period. Another advantage of this time was that Chris not only improved his acting skills, but also developed strong discipline in his craft. On top of that, his experience on set and in front of the camera increased significantly. However, Chris wasn't fully satisfied with the level of popularity he had at the time because his main goal was an international career. For that reason, he made a bold decision and moved to the United States to pursue his dreams. After Chris moved to the United States, it was almost as if he had to start over in his acting career, and this situation really frustrated him. He began searching for ways to improve himself and rise up again. It's a well-known fact that the transition to Hollywood is very challenging for many actors. Some manage to complete this journey while others cannot. Chris was moving forward with determination to succeed in this path. At first, he found roles in small projects and short-term productions. However, the first film that really drew attention to him in America was Star Trek. In 2009, he played the character George Kirk in the movie. Even though his performance was quite short, he managed to attract the attention of audiences, critics, and producers alike. After this role, Chris Hemsworth had officially entered the radar of Hollywood producers, and this became an important turning point in his career. As many people might expect, his real breakthrough, his transformation into a globally recognized actor, came in 2011 with the character Thor. The Thor movie, one of the key productions of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, truly changed Chris's life. Marvel's passionate fan base loved the way Chris Hemsworth portrayed Thor, and they became fans of both Chris and the character itself. As many of you already know, Thor represents a very powerful god from Norse mythology. Since Chris Hemsworth's physical appearance strongly matched this image, people found him to be a perfect fit for the role. However, this role was not as easy as it looked for Chris. He went through a very serious physical transformation for it. With the help of doctors, physiotherapists, and dietitians, he followed an intense training program and a very strict diet plan. This transformation strengthened his identity as an action star and helped him stand out in that category. Chris didn't only play Thor in the solo movies, but also in the Avengers and its sequels. Because of portraying this character over such a long period within the Marvel Cinematic Universe, his version of Thor became one of the cornerstones of Marvel films. Especially with his performances in Avengers, Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, he received extremely positive feedback from critics. Many describe this period as the peak of his career, the time when his acting was at its highest quality, and when he showcased his talent at its best. Of course, Chris did not limit himself to Marvel projects, he also explored different genres outside of Marvel. In the 2012 film Snow White and the Huntsman, he played the Huntsman, stepping into the fantasy genre. A year later, in 2013, he portrayed Formula One driver James Hunt in the movie Rush, and this performance created a worldwide impact. He reflected the dramatic depth and inner world of the character extremely well, and once again received full marks from critics. This film proved that he could also be an outstanding dramatic actor. Later in 2015, he starred in the Heart of the Sea, where he played a character struggling to survive under harsh sea conditions. In this film, he pushed both his physical and emotional limits, trying to maintain both his psychological and physical strength. Additionally, with Extraction and its sequels, he proved how successful he is in the action genre and how well he can perform in such roles. Honestly, when you look at it, Chris Hemsworth doesn't look out of place at all in military and action films like Extraction. In fact, it almost feels like he was born for these types of roles. His appearance, physical abilities, movements, and even the way he speaks make him a perfect fit for the genre. We can also say that Chris Hemsworth has a hidden talent for comedy, especially in Thor Ragnarok. He added a humorous tone to his character, and this change was highly appreciated by both audiences and critics. This film redefined the Thor character and opened a new door in Hemsworth's career. When it comes to his personal life, there actually isn't much to look at, because compared to other Hollywood celebrities, he has a very calm and simple private life. As far as is known, he married Spanish model and actress Elsa Pataky in 2010, and the couple has 3 children. Chris and Elsa spend most of their family life away from the spotlight in a peaceful environment, very similar to Chris's own childhood, close to nature. Although the Hemsworth family initially lived in Los Angeles, they later moved to Byron Bay in Australia. As mentioned, they now live a life deeply connected to nature, just like Chris did in his youth. Now let's talk about the health situation that both surprised and saddened Chris Hemsworth, as well as his fans. During the documentary series Limitless with Chris Hemsworth, released in 2022, Chris underwent several genetic tests. As a result of these tests, it was revealed that his risk of developing Alzheimer's disease is significantly higher than average. Specifically, it was found that he carries 2 copies of the APOE4 gene, which greatly increases his chances of developing Alzheimer's later in life. This announcement had a huge impact worldwide, and Chris Hemsworth himself decided to take a short break from acting for a while. However, the good news is that this does not mean he currently has the disease. It only indicates that his risk of developing it in the future is much higher than that of an average person. Following this development, Chris began making changes to his lifestyle. He started paying much more attention to his health and focused on meditation, stress management, regular exercise, and mental well-being in order to reduce potential risks. He also openly shared this process with the public in a very sincere way, helping to raise awareness. He played an important role in increasing awareness about neurodegenerative diseases, especially Alzheimer's. So my friends, Chris Hemsworth has gained the love of a wide audience, not only with his acting, but also with his personality and his charismatic and likable attitude. Hopefully, he will continue to be successful in his future career and won't stay away from the screen for too long. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to support the channel, and share your ideas about which celebrities you'd like to see next. Until we meet in the next video, take very good care of yourselves. Goodbye.